Hey guys, what's up? Green Machine Sam back with another video, and today we are going to be taking on Marshall, who is currently 1-8, 1-4 in conference play. We are 9-0 and 5-0 in conference play. Finishing off the last stretch of games, we're going to be taking on both Marshall, App State, and Coastal Carolina over the next 3 videos. But we do have to take on our next opponent ahead of us, Marshall. Now, this is kind of a trap game, of course, because they are 1-8 and 1-4. That doesn't mean we can't take them seriously, right? We didn't take the last 2 opponents completely seriously, and we ended up struggling and having to really grind out those victories. Now, we need to get back on track, and we need to get back on pace. But with that being said, we do kind of have to look towards some of our senior veteran guys and wonder if they need to step up and play more, because some of our younger guys are starting to struggle down the stretch. Could that be fatigue, or could that be something else? It could definitely be all of the above or none of the above. It could just be a circumstance of they just were playing very good games as well. So we do got to take everything into consideration. Looking at recruiting, we are probably going to lose out on a couple of the guys that we did want. Like I said, if we can still walk away with 13 to 15 of these 4 stars, I'll be happy. We're probably going to lose out on Rashad Funk. Just got in on him too late, which is fine. If we do lose out on him, we'll probably change our focus towards Titus Board and others. But for now, we do need to go finish out the games. We can't worry about recruits that won't even be playing next year. We got to worry about what's in front of us right now, as we are 9-0. If we can get to even 11-0 or even 12-0 and finish out the Sun Belt Conference and then hopefully go to the championship, and if we can win that, I think that guarantees us a spot in the playoffs. I don't think you can leave an undefeated team out, almost no matter what the conference is, really. Especially if a team's 13-0, I don't think you can really leave them out of the playoffs. Right now, we are ranked 9th. But that doesn't mean they would give us a high seed. Just because we're ranked 9th, we would still have Clemson, who's still a very good team. Yes, they're 6-3, but they are playing in the ACC. You know, they're playing much higher competition week in and week out. We still have, like I said, a lot of work to do. East Carolina is somehow ranked ahead of us as number 2, which is fucking weird as shit, in my opinion. But it's kind of weird. I don't know. It's definitely weird that they are ranked ahead of us when we've, 1, beaten them. 2, they're, I don't know. It's just weird that they're ranked ahead of us even though we beat them, right? It's very strange to say the least. I understand it was the first game of the season for both of us. I understand that we only beat them by a touchdown, but I feel like we've been a much better team than them. Now, maybe that's because maybe we're just playing down in these last couple weeks. I don't know. It is strange to say the least, though. We're going to hop in and take on Marshall, though, right here, right now. One thing that we absolutely have to do today is we have to dominate, right? I think that's something that we have to do. It's not a question of if. It's a question of whether or not we can, right? We've struggled the last couple games. We have struggled mightily on both sides of the ball, even though that we've been putting up points on the offensive side of the ball, even though the defense has come up clutch, and hell, they had fucking like 10 sacks last week. We got to come out. We got to play better. We got to ultimately put this game away early and get out of here with a victory relatively fast. If we can get out of here with a victory relatively fast, then, we have a better chance. Spencer Dozier probably going to clip 1,000 yards. Just got to keep playing him, keep putting him in good situations. Got to get some of these other guys involved as well, but ultimately still looking very good. We're going to start off here at 1st and 10 at our own 25 with a halfback stretch, trying to get to that outside edge. He runs over 1, kind of stumbles ahead, still isn't down, picks up 4. Took about the entire Marshall team to really pull him down. 15 carries for 129 last week. Going to go 2nd and 6 now. Drop back to pass, trying to find something, and they get home. Okay. That was weird enough as is. We just have struggled in pass protection recently as well. If that's something we need to change up the offensive line for, we will. A 4-yard reception for Jordan Woolen. Just nothing going on the first drive. I really do not understand what our struggles have been recently, especially amongst the offensive line and pass protection. That's some place that we've really struggled and that we really need to get better at. That punt is insane, though. Down to the 10. The punt returner should have grabbed that one and just called fair catch, if anything. We need Kevin Breeze. We need Elijah Lacey. We need a lot of these guys to really step up. I did a Marshall Dynasty in my free time, and Antoine Mays and I forget how to pronounce his last name, but the corner, they both developed really nicely. They developed for me. They look like they've developed here. Granted, I moved Antoine Mays, I think, to safety at one point because I just didn't need him, and he progressed actually really nicely. It's either that or I moved him to fucking running back. Oh my God, Joseph Callaway came away with a pick on an RPO. I don't know what the fuck that quarterback was thinking. He decided to pull it and then lob it. So Joseph Callaway is just going to come away with an easy pick, get our offense into scoring territory immediately. Weeks just doesn't pick up the backer. Kike Belowski? I have no idea how to pronounce that. Barely know how to pronounce my own dude's name, so definitely won't know how to pronounce some dudes' names that I don't relatively call out often. I'm going to go FL spot here. Browning on this zip route could work really well. It doesn't. Going to dump off to Foss. He has one-on-one. I was trying to have him truck, and he just didn't do it. I'm going to go for this here. I don't give a fuck. I understand take my points, come away with 3 at least, but I'm going to go for this. We got to fucking score a touchdown here. We got to play better. Morris Moffett scrambles down to the 5, picks up 6 on the play. Going to go back to the line. They have a pretty weak box right here. I'm running inside zone with Frederick Foss. And their linebacker just shoots the gaps. Ethan Williams doesn't come off his block. Matt Weeks does, and just nothing going. GL Fork Zig. Going to look for Walton and Browning on these slants immediately. If they're not open, try to scramble. Dude, our offensive line sucks so much fat cock right now. I'm gonna start replacing dudes. They're not holding up in pass protection at all. They're getting beat so fast and so regularly, it's kind of insane. Browning down to the 2. They even want us to go for it. I'm gonna go for it, but we're gonna go. I'm gonna do this bunch formation. I think if we can get some quick outs and stuff, we should have a chance here. I'm actually going to send Woolen on an out here. Walton, I'm going to just have it run a curl real quick. We're actually going to move Woolen out. Oh my God, the corner just fucking sat. I saw him move outside, so I thought he was running the out route with Woolen, so I thought I could just zip it. And just, he picked it. First and 10 at the 20. Going to send double A gap, mug blitz. Christian Ellis in the flat against the tight end. Brings him down. Going to go double mug again. We're just going to run this. And we're just going to fucking say, you're going to have to come out here and beat the fuck out of us to respect you. I do not care. You're going to have to come out here and beat me. Renfro there, able to stand up his guy. Ultimately get the pressure. Going to send a... Like I said, we're going to send pressure basically all day. Going to bring Callaway immediately. And there's the blitz, and there it gets home. Alex Wood and Callaway and Breeze all meeting at the quarterback. Like I said, you're going to have to come out here and beat me. I'm tired of fucking sitting back and letting these offenses just kind of sit back and wait. You're going to have to come out here and beat the fucking brakes off me for me to respect you. Up to the 49 goes DeAndre Buchanan, so we do have decent starting field position, but then again, we had decent starting field position last drive and didn't do anything with it. I'm going to start off with a run to Frederick Foss here. He's just going to go into the gap, meet the corner. Didn't really think I had much of an option. If I slowed down and try to make the man miss, the guy behind me would have caught up. So just figured trying to run the dude over at that point. Going to go halfback slam to the right side here. Foss has a good lane. Runs over one. Stiff arm. Runs through arm tackles. Frederick Foss. 4 carries, 55 yards on the day for him. He said, get the fuck off me. These 2 power backs these last 2 weeks have really put up a statement. We're going to go cover 3. Strong cloud here. Going to walk Lloyd Wooden down on top of this tight end. I'm expecting a run. It is a run. Kind of filled him back towards the middle, and JT Wharton is right there. A guy that I really like. A guy that I was hoping was going to be better in pass rush, but he's going to be more of that traditional run stopper. He's a little bit smaller on the smaller side. I think standing at like 6'2", 290, but still a good 3-tech for us. 3rd and 4 here. I'm going to have everybody play underneath and just kind of clog everything up. And there's Vic Burley, the big man. I think he's now 3rd in sacks on the team with that one, which is very nice for him. He's played phenomenally well. Vic Burley, by the way, the Stefani Green and Vic Burley were definitely good pickups by me. The transfers, just didn't expect them to be as good as they were, and they've just been better than I've expected. They're insane right now. 1st and 10 at the 40. We're going to go back to the ground game here. Foss can't really get anything going on that one. 1 yard run there. Going to go shock H option here. Something that's been kind of clogged up recently. Not calling it in the best situations either. That's definitely something on the coaching staff. And then the linebacker's going to get home. Jesus Christ. I just didn't see anything there. It felt like they were just kind of baiting on those curl routes, and I didn't really want to throw it. If this linebacker doesn't drop, I'm hitting David. He drops, though, perfectly with him. And just fucking Matt Weeks gets burnt. Dude, will you block your fucking guy at all today? Like, holy shit. This offensive line sucks fat cock right now. I'm mass subbing. I don't give a fuck. We're going to look and see what the backups can do. A really, really good punt. Holy shit, what a good punt. Pins him at the 6. I'm going to send pressure here. I don't care. You're going to have to come out and beat me. I need to play over top, though, if we're going to press and play that blitz. 2nd and 7 at the 10. Not as good of a start as we had hoped, but we are still up 7-0 here early in the first. Well, after the first. Yeah, only 2.9 yards per play. We're not even averaging a first down per play right now. That's insane. We need to figure something out. Maybe I need to stop looking towards those deeper routes, maybe? I don't know. I'm going to send extra pressure here. It forces the blockers to kind of get caught up in the backfield. The running back has to go out on his own, but still able to pick up a couple yards there. 3rd and 5 now. I need this D-line to do something here. I'm going to cover underneath, and there's Elijah Lacey again. And that will put him at 13.5 on the year. No, 14. He has already half a sack. So that'll put him at 14 sacks on the year. Elijah Lacey doing really God's work right now. Really just keeping us in games. DeAndre Buchanan reverses field, but Marshall's just fast enough at the 50. So basically in Marshall territory to start this drive. Going to go back to Frederick Foss here. On this right side is kind of weak. If we can get these double teams to work, Foss could have a lane. Not really enough push there. The linebackers are kind of free-flowing on that backside. So 6 for 61 for Dozier on the day. Going to drop back to pass. Walton over the middle. Sometimes we might just need to go back to Walton. Stuff that worked, you know, early on in our coaching career was hitting the tight end Walton pretty quickly out on some of those trail routes. 1st and 10, Ludwig with a run. He's going to explode through the gap, pick up 5. The linebacker ends up chasing him back down and grabbing him. 2nd and 5 now. I'm going to run this wheel route with Ludwig if it's man, which I highly doubt it is. He should be open. He's not. Spencer Dozier. No, that's Woolen underneath. He picks up, I think, 4. Going to go mountain zone weak here. Bryce Baker should be in. More of that just straight downhill power back. Frederick Foss is definitely a good power back, but got to give everybody some touches, everybody some love, and everybody some reps. Keep some of these guys healthy and upright as well. 9-yard rush there for Bryce Baker. He's definitely turned things around. In his early career, he was only averaging like 2 yards per carry. Now up to like 5 on his career. Deion Browning. Morris Moffett kind of moves around in the pocket, picks up 5 there on a 1st and goal now. Going to go QB draw here. I don't love that safety coming down into that left side of the field. And they just read it so well. I'd rather have that be like a QB blast than a QB draw, but hey, I don't even think we have that in our playbook, unfortunately enough. Deion Browning, open, catch, turn, and just turn into the end zone. Thank you. Deion Browning, another touchdown on the year for him. I think that puts him at like 6 or 7 at the year. And we will go up 14-0 here midway through the second quarter. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line. Going to just drop into coverage here. Play this underneath stuff. See that crossing route. Come up. I'm so tired of all these quarterbacks fucking going down. Stay up, pussy. Let me come and hit you. Some of these quarterbacks need to learn to stay up and take a fucking hit. 2nd and 5. They're going to run a read option. Lacey plays that really well, though. 3rd and 9 now. Just play cover 3. Win everything. Cover everything up. Just going to play underneath on this. Bail out, bail out, bail out. Come down, and he slides down. He does... Like right there, Jaquay Long. Why wouldn't you fucking try to pick up the first? Like, you're being a scared pussy because you don't want to get hit and you're not giving your chance to even pick up the first. Like, that's insane to me. We just don't block the one guy that's coming down the field? I would be pissed if I was DeAndre Buchanan. It's like, dude, the one guy that's going to hit me right now is fucking free running. Dalton Ludwig breaks through an arm tackle, picks up 9, almost 10. Going to go back to the air here. Dozier one-on-one with this corner. No, they bail into zone. Can't quite get the ball out to Jordan Woolen across the middle. Kind of stayed on Spencer Dozier a little too long there. Woolen immediately, if they don't bail into this, is good. Woolen right there. Catch, run, first down. Up to the 45 we go. Going to go back to this halfback slam here. This double team with Wright and Williams up to this backer should work. It does. Foss able to pick up 6 there. 7 for 67, sorry, on the day. Bench pivot now for Morris Moffett. If this is man, Ludwig open all day. It's zone. Deion Browning underneath. Catch, run, turn up field. Gets brought down at Marshall's 38 now. We are moving pretty easily, pretty well. Just got to keep things going. Looks like the short game and the run game is definitely going to be open for us for most of the game. Foss turns back towards the middle. I was hoping that was going to be a broken arm tackle and all the way to the end zone. Unfortunately not. 8 for 82, though, on the day for Foss. Looking pretty good. No risk of injury, no wear and tear on him as of right now. Looking for Browning on this corner route if he can win. He doesn't win, but he does have that 50-50 ability. He goes up and can't bring it in. I gave him the chance. Didn't quite go handle his business. 2nd and 10 now. We're going to go drive corner. Spencer Dozier against the safety here. If he bends him correctly, should be open. Underneath to Woolen. I saw that blitzer immediately. I don't know why that's not getting picked up in that situation. He literally was sitting there and nobody touched him. He was literally sitting on the edge. It's not like he came from somewhere else. He was literally sitting there on the edge. Jordan Woolen, no! It's picked. The safety hops in front of it. Need the offensive lineman to bring him down, and we do at the 10. I knew that was going to be a tough throw just because of how deep Morris Moffett was, but I thought he could get it done. We're going to bring Christian Ellis down in the box, give us a 6-on-2 advantage if they decide to run this here. I'm right there, and Christian Ellis is just not even trying to move back towards the ball. If you're going to put your hand out, you may as well stop a little bit and try to jump towards it. Make a play on it. That's all I'm asking. That receiver, by the way, down the middle was just gone. He was gone. It was nobody around him, nobody near him, just 100% gone. Gonna play pass here. Jermaine Patassi able to come with the tackle after a 13-yard reception. Gonna go back to zone coverage here. Oop, nope. I almost clicked run. That would have been very bad. And Trey Quintariano is just not guarding, but Alex Wooden! User strip, user recovery. Alex fucking Wooden. Let's go. Finally, he's showing up again. When he shows up in big ways. 1st and 10 at the 49. We got the turnover we needed. David across the middle. Catch, run, get upfield. Let's go back to the line. No timeouts right now. We're not going to use any timeouts until we absolutely feel we have to. 1st and 10 at the 29, clock ticking. We still got to go fast, though, so please hurry up. And nobody blocked the fucking defensive tackle. Nobody even attempted to block him. Not even a little bit. We're going to go with a PA pass, but it's hopefully going to draw the safeties in, and then we can throw this deep ball. Woolen, oh my god, this corner just bailed, and I don't know why he's not going for the interception there. I saw the edge rusher coming, so it was just kind of like a heave because I thought the corner was playing up tight. Apparently not. Can't get that ball out, and it's 4th and 19 now. We're going to settle for a 55-yard field goal, and I have no idea which way the wind's blowing. That's wonderful. So just aim towards the middle and hope for the best, I guess. Now in short and offline, I didn't want to miss the accuracy, and that's going to struggle for us. Oh my God, he just returned it. I was trying to cut him off. I thought we had guys on the inside. There's no fucking way that just happened. There's no fucking way I just got kick sixed. And they get the ball to start the second half. Awesome. Connor, I hope you're happy with yourself. Everybody on the field, I hope you're happy with yourself right now. We're fucking only up 1 score on Marshall right now. Only up 1 score on fucking 1-8 Marshall. Are you kidding me? Every single one of you should be fucking shamed right now. Like, no joke. 1st and 10 at the 18. Renfro gets free, but doesn't come up with the tackle. Just disregarded that. He was like, I got through, guys. I got mine. He's that one kid in Rainbow Six Siege where he gets 1 pick by baiting on the roof and goes, I got mine. Like, no, you didn't, brother. Sack there for Stephylan Green. Able to get home, able to come up with that one. 2nd sack on the day for him. 3rd and 19 now. Gonna play coverage here. Cover that crosser. Trey Quintariano underneath there and brings up the tackle. And we will escape this drive with a 4th and 16. Gotta go return this ball now. Somebody block for Buchanan. Just a little bit, please. Buchanan has speed, but he just doesn't have enough speed to get that edge and get up all the way to the end zone. He does get us into Marshall territory. We've had great starting field position. We're literally the Bears from the fucking Tennessee Titans this year. Great starting field position on half of our fucking drives, and we have 14 points. Awesome. Gonna go mesh whips here. Looking Walton to Woolen to Ludwig. Browning could be an option too, but I highly doubt it. Woolen over the middle there. Catch. Get down. Only 113 yards so far for Morris Monfetch. Is not a great day for him. Mid, high, low. If they play cover 3, this is going to be a shit play. Yeah, they played cover 3. Of course they did. Morris Monfetch scrambling. He's going to have yardage. And he's going to go down to the 14. Not sliding this bitch. We ain't fucking bunch of pussies in this hoe. 1st and 10 at the 14. Going to look towards Foss here. Walton's open. Just hit him in the flat. Get him a couple yards there. 5 to be exact. Down to the 10 we go. Going to go back to this halfback slam. It's worked well for us so far today. Going to motion Walton to this other side here. Let him pick up the edge, and then hopefully that tackle can go just straight up to backer. It's not what they decided to do. They decided to double team the edge and not do anything. Good job, guys. I really appreciate you guys fucking working so hard. Send Foss to the other side. Send him on a little bubble to the left side just to get something going that way. Morris Moffat can't scramble. 6 sacks on the day for Marshall. We just need to start getting rid of the football at that point. Hopefully this one doesn't get kick sixed. It does not. Good job. 1st and 10 at the 14. Going to move the D-line to this left side so that if it's inside zone, we can shed a little bit easier. It is. They're going to run it to the outside, though. McDowell's there waiting. Wooden helps out, finish up that tackle. They're going to go 4 wide now with a receiver at tight end now. I love when this happens. May's underneath. Can't get the ball to him, though. Too shallow. Going to send a blitz and have Kevin Breeze drop. Going to just walk up Wooden. Bruce Mayweather wearing 45. Love it. Love that fucking jersey numbers don't auto-update, too, on some of these real players. Like, no offense, Bruce Mayweather in his senior season isn't going to be wearing fucking 45, brother. There's no way in fuck he's wearing 45 and he's a starter. And wow, Wooden just fucking fades as he's trying to intercept the ball and just falls behind the tight end. Nice. Fuck it. You're going to go 4 wide. I'm going to send this blitz again. Trey, drop. Just drop, Trey. Jaleel, just not even paying attention to the tight end. Just lets him go up and catch it. Just send a normal blitz then at this point. Like, fuck it. Just send a normal blitz. Just come downhill. Everybody just get in the box. Force them to beat you. McDowell grabs the running back, pulls him down, lets him get a yard, though. I can't even change plays. It's not even allowing me to. Wonderful. Trey gets through, but doesn't bring the quarterback down. He gets it out fast enough on that RPO, or looks like an RPO at least. Going to send both the backers again. Wooden getting onto the center, and Trey getting home. Another sack for Trey Toriano. 4th and 13 at the 25. I want to try to block this, but I don't want to give them a first down as well. If we run into the kicker, just not worth it. 17-10. We're beating Marshall by 1 score. Oh my god. I'm going to lose my shit right now. Because we just aren't coming away with takeaways. They're wearing 2 number 11s on the field at the same time. We're going to go 23 open zone here. You guys need to climb to these linebackers. And the edge rusher just comes off a pal immediately and just smacks the living fuck out of Frederick Foss. We've went 3 carries for 1 yard so far with Frederick Foss. We were at 8 for 88. We're now at 8 for 91. Well, 11 for 91. I'm just going to keep running the football. You're going to have to come down and stop me. If you're only going to put 6 in the box, I'm just going to keep running and hope that we get some blocks every now and then. Foss, big run there. Clips is 100 yards again this season. 1st and 10. Going to go back to the ground. I don't care. Run inside zone. Go climb up to these backers, please. I'm so fucking done with this offensive line. I'm so done with them. I can't wait for these fucking seniors to graduate so I don't have to fucking play their bitch asses anymore. Give me Landman, give me fucking Mays, and give me Maddox at this point. Give me other people. Somebody who wants to fucking play can be out on the field. If you don't want to play, get off the fucking field. Gonna go power on this middle part of this O-line. They're just gonna hopefully climb to these backers a little bit better. Mays just the center. You want on the field, but you fucking don't want to play. Crazy. 3rd and 7. Moffett scrambling. Trying to pick up a first. And he does. Morse Moffett saying, fuck it. I'll get it done myself since you guys don't want to. 1st and 10. Gonna go halfback wham here. Walton needs to dig this fucking tackle out. Thank you. But you let up your fucking block after 1.5 seconds. Give me Semple. I'm being so fucking real right now. Give me people that are going to want to block. I want to go Nagy, but he's just too strong. He'll fucking destroy the entire defense with 2 blocks. So fuck it. We'll go Semple. Ludwig on 2nd and 4. Nothing really to speak of. Maddox and Mays just can't dig out that D-tackle, who isn't even a real D-tackle, by the way. He's a fucking edge playing D-tackle, playing rush D-tackle. So it's not even like he's like 380 pounds and we just can't dig him out. It's literally that they just refuse to do so. Going to go outside zone here on 3rd and 1 at the 30. Hopefully Semple can get up to this backer. He comes back and helps out. Ludwig, big run there, down to the 19. Thank you. Y corner. Semple literally was like, oh, the backer just tried to cheat. Bam. Underneath here to Woolen is open. Going to catch, run, turn up field. Down, into the end zone. Jordan Woolen. His speed finally plays a factor and gets into the end zone. 1st and 10 at the 25. We tried to loop blitz a little bit just to try to throw him off, but they ran outside zone, so it kind of just didn't work. Going to stack it again. We're going to force myself inside. Trey Quintariano stops the running back, but Joseph Callaway just got burnt by Williams. Well then, that was fun. Marcel Williams takes it all the way into the end zone for a touchdown. Yay, good job, Joseph Callaway. I literally hate you. I'm literally going to fucking choke you out. Going to go tight end angle here. Looking Browning and Semple. Semple's going to pick it up. Get a good catch and run. Marcus Semple, finally. Somebody showing up on this receiving core as well. Getting open and making a play. 1st and 10 at the 40. Semple, that's a good block. Actually fucking picking up the defensive tackle and actually pushing him in a way. Like, if you're going to lose that rep, lose it. Let him push you and wash you down. But don't fucking just get stood up. Because then you're inside the hole with nowhere for me to go. And Maddox gets just beat across his face. Wonderful. 3rd and 7. Going to go to the air here. Trying to find somebody. Deion Browning. Catch. Go down. 3 yards only. I'm going to do something. Nope, never mind. They're in punt safe. I'm not going to do that. Just going to bomb it deep and hope he goes back and gets it. Nope. He's going to let it bounce. Wonderful. I for sure thought he was going to go back there and catch it. I was trying to bomb it so that he could go back there and catch it and think he had a return. Unfortunately not. Going to clog up this middle, and Trey Quintoriano coming free. Trey Quintoriano. Toriano. Yes, that's how you say it. Christian Ellis going to come down in the box, play this linebacker role for us since they are going 5 wide, and we decide to put a linebacker in coverage. Going to cover this curl, and there's Renfro coming free. 7th sack on the day for the defense. Big play there. Going to walk Ellis down since he's blitzing. Elijah McDowell is going to be blitzing as well. Just needs somebody to come free. It's a screen and nowhere to go. It's Defiling Green able to put some pressure on the quarterback and get home. Doesn't get the sack, but still cleans up a play. Buchanan going to have a chance to return this one. Up to the 47 of Marshall. Going to go inside zone here with Dalton Ludwig out of the shotgun. I need Landman to really do something on this play. Just nothing going. I don't know why we're blocking down so heavy on that situation. We should be looking towards the backers, if anything. Strong curl here. Dozier one-on-one, by the way. There's no way this is zone, right? Dozier gonna have to go for it, and he does! Spencer Dozier. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line now. Gonna hop back on Wooden. They're gonna have to go to the air quite a bit here. This is where our defense should succeed a little bit more. I want this overload blitz, actually. I want the corner blitzing. Gonna bring Callaway down. Hopefully set up something. They're gonna run in. They're gonna run outside zone, and Callaway's just right there. Even if Callaway wasn't right there, Wooden was coming through that gap anyway. Just gonna run zone coverage here. 3rd and 7 now. One play. That's all we gotta do. McDowell coming down and able to come up with the tackle. But they are going to go for it as it is getting late in the 4th. Down multiple scores here. Down 14. They got to go for it. Going to hop on Renfro. Try to win a rep. And just Tremaine Patassi finally giving something up. Tremaine Patassi has been kind of quiet. Not from a standpoint of like getting interceptions. Just from the standpoint of not really having to call him out recently for anything. 1st and 10, going to go inside zone here. Callaway's going to need a step up, makes the play. 2-yard rush there from the running back. Going to go overload blitz again. Going to send the D-line the opposite direction. That way somebody gets home. It's called overload for a reason. Jaleel just got burnt. I literally told him to play over top there, and he just doesn't do it. Going to bring Christian Ellis down into the box. 1st and goal, and there's a sack for Breeze and Lacey. Cleaning up that one. Now 2nd and goal at the 10. Now we can play back a little bit. We can try to guard this end zone a little bit more. The running back is tired, so even if they decide to run it, it's not like he's going to be a big threat. Long tries to get into the end zone, slides down. I'm going to go back to coverage here. Going to play underneath. Play coverage. They should not be able to run the football here. Going to cover this curl. Scrambling with Long. Getting there. Wooden. 4th and goal. I'm going to send double mid. I'm going to send double mid here. It just makes sense because we can force pressure on the quarterback immediately. And Kevin Breeze gets home. Double A gap for the fucking win, pussy. 1st and goal at the 9. Can salt a lot of this clock away now. Halfback mid-draw here. Ludwig to the outside. Picks up 6. Picks up 5, actually. Can go 26 duo to the left now. 2nd and 5. Bryce Baker in the backfield now. Bryce Baker breaks through one-arm tackle. Safety able to bring him down, though. Going to go halfback power out of single back now. Going to go to this right side. Modix, I need you to pull. Need you to find somebody. Need you to get him. He got him. It's just there was another guy there because Powell got thrown off to the side like a little bitch. 2nd and 5 now. Going to go 26 duo to this right. Foss trying to find the hole. He does. Doesn't pick up the first, though. I'm just going to run it straight down your fucking throat right now. Actually, go halfback stretch. We're going to go halfback stretch, and we're going to go like this. Nope, he wants to stay out there. Fine, stay out there. Run around with Woolen, though. Mace just gets beat across his fucking face. I don't know what to do there. Like, I'm telling you to reach him and fucking do something about it, and you don't do anything. They're not going to expect this. I don't care. 4th and 3 at the 32. Power fucking football. Bryce Baker finishes off the game. That's game, pussy. Gonna go halfback stretch with Bryce Baker to the outside. Walton gonna be blocking on that edge. Nothing really going. 2nd and 8 now. Gonna go right back to it. Fuck it. Go halfback stretch again. And Powell just doesn't block. I don't know what to do about A.J. Powell. He's just not doing his job correctly. I really do not know what to do. 3rd and 4. Baker can't pick up the first. That basically salts away the clock for the most part. Just it's not going to be 100% complete, even if we don't pick up this first. Going to have to let the clock sit the rest of the time, though, to make sure we don't leave him with 40 seconds in a dream. Snap the football. Foss. Why is Foss in? I have 3 tight ends out there. That should be a power fucking football play. Gonna bring Ellis down. No, we're gonna bail with him immediately. Just get deep, get deep. And there's Lacey again. 3rd sack on the day. I'm gonna give you another one. Since you want to play, we can play, but my D-line's coming after you. I'm gonna fucking stat pad here if I need to. Gonna work with Breeze here. Wins the inside. Christian Ellis there. Picked! Christian Ellis goes up and gets it. I'm going to go halfback draw here with Dalton Ludwig. We're going to give him another opportunity. That corner to the outside. 6 on 5 on the inside. And just no push from our offensive line once we do go. Whatever, dude. Whatever. We escape again with a victory. Looks fucking ugly as shit again. But 31-17. Just got to win games at this point. Win games. Call it a day. Definitely should have outperformed what we did. That kick 6 definitely sucks. But Frederick Foss, 21 attempts, 119 yards. 1 touchdown, over 5 yards to carry. So, very, 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 very good game from us overall. The kick 6 sucks, and the fucking deep ball beating Joseph Callaway sucks. So, once again, it's just big plays. We let up so many big plays every now and then. It's absolutely terrible. It really is. Offensive line next year is going to be completely overhauled. I'm just going to pick the best 5 guys, and we're just going to throw them out there at this point. Not exactly how I wanted the game to go. Still getting the dub. Still getting out of there with a victory. 10-0, 6-0 in conference play, though. We're going to go ahead and sim the week. Yeah, like I said, I think I just need to start making changes. Anytime I feel like there needs to be a change in the depth chart, I feel like I just need to start making it. Fasano and fucking Rashad Funk both fucking decide to bail out on us. Bobby Thomas wasn't even in on him. I don't even know if he was on our board anymore, brother. I don't even think, right? I don't even think he was on our fucking board anymore. Why the fuck are you showing me a dude that I truly couldn't give a fuck about? Lacey wins player of the week again. So that's cool. We just lost our 4-star center that we already had signed because of pass protecting. That's wonderful because he had a fucking deal breaker, and we have an F now. So that's wonderful. Tom Fasano just left us as well. Rashad Funk just left us as well. So Tyree Abrams basically the only guy we can go after right now, and we're probably going to lose out on him because we are just going to do that, apparently. Brian Draft will probably lose out on. Titus Board will probably lose out on. George, I think, we'll be able to get. And Rudy McNitt will be able to get. So we're only going to end with 13. So that's wonderful. Awesome. Awesome, Saucy. Awesome sauce. Wonderful. I fucking love it here. This is so much fun. I'm having the time of my life. Titus Board, I need to just send the house at. Rudy McNitt, I need to send the extra 10 points to. Abram, I can't do anything. I can't do anything on anybody else, I don't think. C, B+, we can look and see if we can sell on him now. So it could either be this, which means we can't sell, because it's 10 plus 6 plus 3. Or this, which I don't think we can also sell on, because it's 10 plus 6 plus 5. We could technically sell. Cool, never mind. Just send the house at him. Hopefully we can get him. I won't be surprised if we end with 12. I really won't be if we don't end up getting a lot of these guys. Should get McNitt. Should get George. Could possibly get Titus if we win. Tyree Abrams is still a toss-up, and Brian Draft is a toss-up at this point. So, one way or the other, we're probably going to end with only 12 or 13 players on the fucking 4 stars. So we're going to have to hit the transfer portal pretty hard for the 4 stars. 3 stars. Going to have to start looking at some guys. What more do we need? I don't think we need linebackers at this point. And we might need a couple. Because we brought in Sylvan, who's a pass coverage guy. So I don't think we need linebackers. I think it's more offensive line now at this point still. Possibly some receivers, if anything. So we'll go ahead and take a look at who's available at this point in this season. This power guy still available. Pass protector. Agile, no thanks. This guy's basically going to get locked up. This pass protector still available. He's agile, no thank you. Offensive guards. Liggins is still available. I want power. I don't want fucking pass protectors. 6'5" agile is not bad, but he already has 2 offers. No thank you. Power again. He looks pretty good. Nobody else that I really like at this point. Center. 6'4" center. Another 6'4" power guy. Nobody else I super love. Maybe Bart Stockton. Edge rusher I'm fine on for now. I do want to look at a couple extra wide receivers. If there's any deep threats available. Let me look at a couple of these athletes. They're like 6'1", 6'2". If they have good speed, they could be very good corners after a couple of years of development. 6'4", no thank you. 5'8", deep threat. Grab him. Grab this guy. 6 foot deep threat. So yeah, we'll start looking at a lot of these guys as well. Can't spend any more points on the guys that we're currently going after, so we may as well start looking at some of these guys. Nico Franco looks okay. Joey Flanagan, nothing special. Clyde Steed, bad. Get off the fucking board. I kind of want to just throw some of these fucking guys' scholarships for now and just potentially get on their board more than anything. It's kind of what I want to do more than just fucking scouting at this point. I want to look at a couple of these physical guys. Just going to go like the 6'1", the 6'2". Potentially good corners if they have good speed. That's one of my main things that I do too, is like I'll look at physical guys that are athletes that also are fast, because half the time when you look at fucking corners, they just don't have speed. So it's like if I can go get a physical guy that has 92 speed and 89 acceleration, it's like I can move him to corner, he'll develop in 2 years, he'll be a good corner for me. But that wraps up scouting for now. Well, scouting and recruiting. We do have upgrade coach skills that we've had for a little bit now. I don't think I need anything on the recruiting side. Tactician, on the other hand, I don't need cross training. I don't need blocking. I'm going to go mobile QB ratings, and I'm just going to help the quarterbacks out a little bit more. Hopefully they can develop and just be better. We do have Coastal Carolina, which is going to be a tough game. 8-2, 5-1 on the season. We're going to have to come out and we're going to have to play our best. It's as simple as that. I do want to take a look at Appalachian State at the moment right now, just to see where they are at in terms of, they are 6-4. They've slowly fallen off, but they're still 5-1 in conference play. So we have to win at least one of the next 2 games and hope the other one loses one of their next 2 games as well. So if we can beat Coastal Carolina, that should basically guarantee us into the conference championship. But if we lose to App State and they win out, then they will take the spot. So it's going to be a tough race again in the Sun Belt Conference. Somehow 10-0, 6-0. I guess it's because we've struggled against some of our conference guys that we're not really getting looked at for top 5 in the nation in terms of just overall rankings, which is weird in my opinion. Especially considering, like I said, we've beaten ECU and they're ranked. There's a 7-3 team, there's an 8-2 team, there's an 8-3 team, and there's a 7-3 team. Are we fucking kidding me? That's fucking insane. Whatever. If you guys did enjoy this video or any of the videos here on my channel, would appreciate if you guys do stick around and subscribe. I'll be back with more videos like this, but with that being said, I'm out. Peace.